some of you may have known Stephen Sondheim died a couple of weeks ago. One of the greatest, most brilliant song lyricists and composers of our time. And what was really interesting about Stephen was that not only was he a brilliant creative, he had a point of view. He had this intense point of view. And the reason he's probably going to be known as one of the greatest musical theater writers in the entire history is because he did have a point of view. And musicals had been written for years and years. Oscar Hammerstein was Stephen Sondheim's protege. And Stephen's parents got divorced when he was young. His mother moved out to Westchester County, and the neighbor happened to be Oscar Hammerstein. And Stephen, as a little boy, kind of befriended Oscar Hammerstein, and Oscar Hammerstein kind of became a father figure. And Stephen Sondheim says the only reason that he became what he was is because he just wanted to do what Oscar did. And if Oscar had been a garbage truck driver, he would have become a garbage truck driver when he grew up. So, but he now speaks of Oscar's work and Leonard Bernstein's work, and he says, they were entertaining, beautiful lyricists and composers who wrote beautiful things, but there was no point of view to their music. It was, the point of view was to be lovely, right? Or to be beautiful. And so when he brought in this point of view, he literally changed the landscape of the musical theater industry. And I thought about that as I was listening to some NPR stuff about him after he passed, and thought, that's the difference between beautiful music and unforgettable music that changes an entire industry. The other thing he said, and I'm gonna add this, and then we're gonna move into some logistics here, because I think this is the crux of what we're asking them to do this year. He said, I learned a lot from Leonard Bernstein. Lenny taught me a lot of things about writing music and writing lyrics and all that. He said, but here's the number one thing he taught me. Don't fall from the bottom rung. If you're going to fall off the ladder, fall from the top rung. Risk it all. And that's what we want for all of you this year, is to make huge, massive mistakes, to have big, enormous failures that you're able to bring back to myself and Larry in those monthly calls or at a retreat and go, okay, so I came out of the gate with this story and I tried it. And let me tell you what happened. It made no fucking sense. And then I got caught in a rabbit hole and I got spinning on this other part of this. That's what we want to hear, because you're testing things and you're trying things and you're more into the creation of it than being worried about the embarrassment of it.